up, you guys? My name is Aubrey and this is my channel, and today I want to talk about stimulus checks because it has been now just about 7 months since the CARES Act was passed and since initial stimulus check discussion started. But despite the fact that this has now all been going on for over 7 months, there are still millions of people in the country that have not received stimulus checks that they are qualified and eligible for. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the newest stimulus check updates because deadlines have been pushed back, and I'm going to be telling you guys what you can do if you're somebody who has still not received your stimulus check and how you can go about trying to receive that. So let's get started. It has now been about 7 months since the CARES Act was passed, which means it's been about 6 or 7 months since the majority of America got their stimulus checks. But the thing that is crazy to think about is that there are still millions of people out there that have not received a stimulus check that they are eligible for. Now, there could be a number of different reasons as to why somebody may or may not have received their stimulus check, but a common issue is because of the fact that there are a lot of people out there that do not file their taxes because they don't need to, because they don't make enough money to justify filing. These are people that are certainly eligible for the $1,200 stimulus check, but these are also people that have not received that because of issues with the IRS. Now, fortunately for these people and for us as a whole, the deadline for providing your information to the IRS has been extended. In fact, the deadline has been pushed back from October 15th to November 21st, which means that if you are somebody who is eligible for a stimulus check and you have not received one yet, you have a few more weeks to get all of your information submitted, all of your ducks in a row, so that you can receive that stimulus check that you're owed. Now, if you are somebody who was eligible for the stimulus check but you never received it because the IRS didn't have your information on file because you don't file your taxes, then what you need to do is you need to go to the IRS NonFiler Tool. Now, if you follow this website in the description below, it will bring you to this NonFiler website, and there you'll need to create an account. Once you create an account, you'll need to fill out specific information about your household, your income, and your economic status, and then from there, you'll be prompted to either opt in for a check payment for the stimulus check or a direct deposit straight into your bank account. Once you submit all of the necessary information, you can then track your payment on the Get My Payment website, which was the portal that the IRS implemented over the summer in order to allow people to track the progress of their stimulus checks. Now, bear in mind that this Get My Payment portal doesn't work often, and if the Get My Payment portal does not have a status update for you, it doesn't necessarily mean that your non-filer information wasn't submitted. It just means that the information hasn't been communicated from the non-filer website to the Get My Payment portal. As you can imagine, nothing in government is super efficient, and because of that, there is a disconnect between the IRS, the Get My Payment portal, and the non-filer tool. If you are somebody who did not receive a stimulus check because you did not file your taxes, it is incredibly important to fill out the information and give your information in the non-filer tool, because the deadline is quickly approaching, and once November 21st comes, you will not be able to get a physical stimulus check like so many of us saw over the summer. The silver lining is that even if you're somebody who does not submit their information in time, meaning that the November 21st deadline passes before you submit your information, you can still take credit of that $1,200 or $24 stimulus check in the form of a tax credit. What that means is that once you do file your taxes, you will receive that payment in the form of a credit rather than in the form of a physical payment. Additionally, the IRS recently sent out a letter to 9 million Americans who may have been eligible for a stimulus check, but they did not receive one. So if you are somebody who did not receive a stimulus check, I would definitely keep an eye out in the mail to see if you receive that letter from the IRS, because if you do, it could mean that you were eligible for a stimulus check despite the fact that you never received one. And in that letter, it will also give you more specific instructions on how you can go about claiming that stimulus check. All in all, though, I wanted to make this kind of short and sweet video talking about this issue because I do think that there are still a lot of people out there who haven't received their stimulus checks, but because of the fact that the majority of Americans have, I don't think that there's enough light being shed on the fact that there are still people that haven't received it, and a lot of those people don't know what resources to turn to or don't know how to go about getting their check. So if you're somebody who has not received your check, you do still have some resources that you can turn to in order to claim that. But before we go, I have one quick question for you guys. So I have been trying to brainstorm ways to kind of keep this channel fresh, to keep the content fresh, and to really kind of figure out different topics that we can explore. And one idea I had was having people send me their business ideas, and then I, on this channel, on video, go through and critique the business ideas and provide my feedback to those business ideas. Now, this is just an idea that I've been bouncing around over the last few weeks, but I think it could be an interesting kind of topic to cover on YouTube. There are so many YouTube channels that do like the Millionaire React series, though I'm not a millionaire, so I couldn't name it that, but there are so many of those like reaction style videos out there, but so far, at least with the YouTubers that I follow, I have not seen people that go out and critique and provide feedback to business ideas, and I think it could be something that is entertaining as well as informative. So I would love to hear your thoughts on that idea, if that's something that would be interesting to you guys, if you guys would be interested in that sort of content. If you are somebody who would be interested in that, I would love if you could leave a comment down below and kind of give your thoughts on that. And if this is something that I decide I want to pursue for this channel, then I will provide instructions on how you guys could send in your business ideas. But I would love to hear your thoughts on that, so make sure to leave a comment down below. I would really appreciate it. And while you guys are at it, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video.